Welcome to Jim Will Shave, welcome to the channel. Turn the light on. How's everybody doing? Good, I hope. Good, I trust. Okay, well, me myself, I was supposed to be working tonight. Got a phone call from work. Do you want the day off? Do you want to start your holidays a day early? Yeah, okay then. So I had a leisurely dome shave and I thought, well, I'll shoot a shave, because there's one shave I've been wanting to do on camera. And that's the clash of the Rockwell Titans. The Model T up against the Rockwell 6S, head to head. Got a brand new Nacet blade in each razor, brand new. I'm starting off on plate R5 on the 6S and setting 5 on the Model T. Setting 5 is 0.69mm blade gap. So I'll shave the right hand side of the face with the Rockwell Model T because it begins with R and goes with R, right, and I'll shave, oh, I'm only kidding, that was a bit crap, wasn't it? Okay, so I'm going to be using, I haven't got my room, the Leah Spanish shaving cream, moss and menthol, if memory serves correctly. Already got that whipped up in a bowl to save a bit of time. As I'm bowl over it, I'm going to add some pre-shave. Proraso Green. Treating myself. Pre-shave. This is a slippery surface. Yeah, so I got to start my second week off a day early. If you've never used this Proraso Green, don't get it in your mouth. The pre-shave, because I do find it quite strong. It does bring water to my eyes. I'm not that used to using it. But as I say, pamper day today, pamper day. So now I've got a week off. If you saw my last video, I sort of pointed out I had some spots that I'd need shaving off. Shaved them off, as you saw. There was a bit of blood. I pinpointed exactly what area was going to bleed, if you remember. So they've healed up nicely. So may just see a little spot. I should really shave on my ASD2. I should really be going mild. That's why I have the feather ASD2 for when I do have skin problems. I'll revert to that. So here's the cream mixed up in my Exec Shaving Super Duper size bowl, and I'm using Yaki Lucky Dice. It's 24mm. Don't use this cream anywhere near enough. I don't even know if we can get it in the UK anymore. We've got this particular one from Shaving Time. Well, I enjoy the scent of this, and it is nice and slick. Yeah, I've been wanting to do this head to head for a few weeks now. So I just decided today's the day. This is a right pamper session using a shaving cream as well. I do like shaving creams, but I don't know. Always tend to reach for the soap. Nice cooling effect on the skin. Oh, happy days. Okay, make sure I don't get myself mixed up here. As oh, this razor, it's the one that was nickel plated by JJ Shaves, John June. This nice champagne colour. And just make sure I'm on the correct plate here, because it ain't to dupe anybody. Don't know if you can make that out. The 5. So R5. I'm using this razor, so to give the T a fair shot, I'll use this on the left hand side of the face. Plate number R5. Love it. I never go against the grain on the R5 because it will produce weepers. So it's just straight down. Straight down with the grain. Nice and smooth. Lovely, lovely razor. You can feel it. The Nacets just hooking those hairs there. As soon as it contacts, they're away. No messing. Still my favourite razor, the Rockwell 6S. Yeah, so sorry for the blood and gore on the last video, but surgical exfoliation. Lovely, lovely job. And soft. This Lee cream, it's incredibly slick, it really is. Now for the Model T, set number 5, same blade gap, 0.69. More sound. I don't think it feels quite as smooth as the 6S on the 7.5, but it's smooth. I love the way it's cutting under the nose here. Feels pretty much the same around the chin. Which is your important telltale zone. Feel it taking those hairs off the jawline cleanly. Doesn't seem to have the same blade contact with the grain on the neck as the 6S does, but there's a different blade protrusion. Results feel pretty similar. Now then, knock it down. I'm going to go down to setting a number 4 for across the grain. I just wish this would click. Also, you don't have to wear, if you wear glasses, you don't have to wear them, so you can just count your clicks like you do with the Fat Boy, so as you know what setting you're on. But that said, it's going to be easier than changing the setting on the 6S, because as you know, I've got to take the entire plate off. But you don't lose my nylon washer. There's plate 5 off. Let's give that blade a rinse. You can see all the gunk building up under the head there. So onto plate number 4. Number facing you, that tells you what setting you're on. Back on with a little wee nylon washer. There we go. Good to go. Good to go. Wheel over the mush, well, a wee wet first. Nice and slick. I think I got this particular Lee shaving cream from shaving time. I can't remember, I've had it quite a long time. About 12 months or so. Remember at the time I was buying the last 2 tubes that were in stock. I love it, it's nice. And when you find a nice cream scent and you just love applying it, you spend the whole day just lavering it up. Lovely cooling effect, especially on a second pass. But it's not in your face, it's not making your eyes water, just really, really nice. Bit of slickness off the hands. Rockwell 6S, plate 4, across the grain. So this is where I'm giving the tea a chance here, because I'm shaving left-handed until now. It's set and 4 on the Rockwell. I can do all the way with across against on plate 4 usually, but I'm just putting it through its paces. See, the weather's slightly warming up. Well, the summer was, I know you guys in Texas and places, and I think you're really having it bad still there, aren't you? Great. Cross the grain on the neck. Buttery smooth. Buttery smooth. There's those horrible spots are shaved off. Doing fine, doing fine. So if you've got these spot problems, shave them off. No, don't. Don't get infected. Razor won't stand up. And my stand's out of reach. Now I can feel this is really getting behind those hairs there. So it feels as though the tea is doing more work here, doesn't it? The 6S does on that side, but no. Maybe it's just the audio. Results same so far, feel wise. Just stretching in. Let's get to that crevice in the skin. Yeah, they do it the wrong way. Yeah, I couldn't shave it today because of these. I had to let them settle down. Okay, next pass, number setting 3. Back on with the goggles. Back on with the goggles. And we'll knock it down. Down to 3. Close the doors. Get our rinse. And onto plate 3. On the 6S. See, that's one thing I don't like about the Rockwell. You see the way the gunk's building up in the lava hole there. I don't know, it's something about the angle, the geometry, but it doesn't always clear. As you can see, it's on the blade there. So I've got anything here to, yeah, toothbrush. My laser toothbrush, not my toothbrush, just to clear that off, clear things out, and I'm popping on the 3. I'll set an R3, blade gap 3 on the Model T, 0.48. This should be very, very mild indeed. Still excellent slickness there. There's more cleared on the R6 side. Not a lot, but just a touch. So I've got what, 6-7 days, no more, of nothing to do, nowhere to go. So when it comes to summer, I'm not going to have any holidays left to take. But are we going to be able to travel anywhere for holidays in summer anyway? Who knows? Who knows? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. R3 against the grain. I'm applying the slightest of pressure here because I feel I can get away with it on the 6S, particularly on plate 3. Really is a dream of a razor. Great for experienced users, great for newbies. Excellent for newbies, in fact. You start off in the low settings and work your way up. And you should never really have to go above 5. Making sure I don't pay more attention to one side than the other. It wouldn't be fair. It's not fair. Sure, I'm losing a plot. Again, more audio off the Model T. Riding the cap straight into the cheek. Doing fine. A little bit more resistance on the moustache on this side. But never at once did I feel I was going to get cut. So I'm going to go through quite a few bottles of whiskey, I think, this week. Nothing else to do. Nothing else to do. Right, let's see how that feels. Now I know these comparisons between these two razors have been done before. Oh, the slickness. Feel that? Can you feel that? Still not clear. So as I normally go on the fork, like you see, for against the grain. If I really do 3 passes, because it doesn't feel like that. That is not the desired finish at all that I expect from my Rockwell. So I normally do it on, I'm going to go back up to 4. For against the grain, because that 3 just wouldn't do it. So as you can see there, both razors performed equally as bad on against the grain on the 3 plate. Back up to number 4, there we have it. Well, I didn't expect that. Honestly, I didn't. But on the plus side, it allows me to use this lovely lava up. In fact, I'll add a little moisture to the lava here. So that's it. Just starting to dry out a tad. Yeah, as I say, play 4, all 3 passes. I'm normally home and dry. See what was left over? Can you hear that? That's better. That's much better. Yeah, I was surprised at that. I'm sure when I first started using the Rockwell, I'm sure plate 3 was probably my go-to. These 4s just produced the slightest of weepers there. Honestly speaking, I could probably discard most of the Rockwell plates and just go and play 4 all day long. That's BBS, BBS. What do you think about this? I've got to clean 2 razors now. Okay, second chance of the doesn't seem to be that much audio on the T on this side. Certainly more coming off the moustache. Only thin. That's better. It surprised me how equal these razors are in performance. And this is just showing it. I know that side of the neck normally is the hardest to BBS, but it's doing fine. I'm even encroaching onto the 6S half here. Wow, that is really, really nice. Just gonna quick rinse. And you know what I'm going to do now, don't you? The Alum rubber, but I'm not expecting a lot of difference, to be honest with you. The old Alum. slightest ever so slight tingle on the chin. Both sides equal. A little bit of a more of a tingle on the left hand cheek. Moustache is surprisingly comfortable. Hardly any tingle at all on the Model T side of the cheek. Nothing. Nothing. Instagram off. Right, my opinion on the clash of the Rockwells. It is really surprising how similar both razors are. Obviously, they look a lot different. And to me, the blade profile is completely different between the two. Which always led me to believe that they can't be the same. But as you've seen, I did exactly the same on both sides of the face. Normally go plate 4 all the way on the Rockwell 6S. But I went in the, I should say progression or deprogression, whatever. Started at R5 with the grain, R4 across the grain, R3 against the grain. Now what I say R4 is, I usually go all the way, but 3 just didn't clear it against the grain. It didn't get me the BBS. The T was the exact same result. So change back up to R4, back to the 0.61mm blade gap, and both razors demolished what stubble was left. Phenomenal job on the neck here. And I don't thought it, but you can't call between the two, you really can't. The model, the 6S, it's bulletproof, it's going to last forever. Doesn't look that pretty, but let's say it's a Russian tank. It does what it's made for, and you can't go wrong with it. Model T, it looks nicer. Functionality, it's easier because you don't, if you do need to change blade gaps, settings, whatever, it's just a twist of a dial and that's done. The only downside is it's not made of the same material as the 6S, so it may not last as long, but if you look after it, clean it every time, keep it nice and dry, it should outlast you and I. So that, it's down to personal preference really, isn't it? I think the Model T, I think it's about £30–35 more expensive than the 6S. But it's all down to you whether you want an interchangeable adjustable, like preset adjustable, or you want one where you can actually dial it up and down during the shave without changing plates. My preference between the two, honest to God, I'm thinking of getting one. But I don't know. See, I've been using this baby for so long, it is my favourite, but okay. Ever so slightly comfort wise, I think this just pipped it. Just by a whisker. But this certainly hasn't disappointed, as I say. I'm thinking of getting one. I've probably confused you to pieces now, haven't I? You probably know better off. Okay then. You all stay safe, guys. Thanks for all the new subscribers. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the comments. Even thanks for the thumbs down that the odd person gives. I don't know why they do that. Okay, you all stay safe, guys. Guys, I've done it again. I've said that. You all stay safe, guys. See you all further along the line. Oh, bye-bye.